Thank you for listening to this podcast from TRE, Talk Radio Europe, your voice in Spain and around the world. For more information, please visit tre.radio.
TRE in the afternoon. Presented by Hannah Murray.
Good afternoon. It's just coming up to 5:10. You are listening to Men Talk. With me in the studio today is Gary Stevens, David O'Reilly and Headley Smith. Hello.
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 Just move that a bit in front of you a little bit. Sorry, it's not really near you. Thank you all for coming in. If you are listening at home and you want to get involved, you can. Here's how.
To contact TRE, please call 952 78 4000. Email studio@tre.radio. Send us a WhatsApp on +34 645 99 67 95.
What a beautiful day, it's a wonderful life.
There is an article here that says Kamala Harris has revealed she was forced, I think the word forced is a bit overused there, to batch cook for her husband before she went away on foreign trips as US Vice President. She would leave her husband dubbed, that's difficult to say, dubbed, America's first second gentleman at home in Washington, and she'd often do like a big batch of bolognese in the freezer so he had food while she was away. And it just got me thinking, in your situation, do you cook for yourselves or are you relying on a partner?
I cook.
Do you batch cook?
I cook. Because,
do you?
Yeah,
You do most of the
because
cooking?
Andrea works, so
Okay.
usually I cook.
So would you
cook.
batch cook for her if you were going?
No. Batch cooking is not
something you do.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, well, I cook a lot. I think, as you know, I'm right into cooking, love it. But I don't like cooking for myself.
Just when it's just
Yeah,
you.
I don't like doing that at all. I love cooking for other people, but not for myself. When my parents were alive, I used to go to England once a month and cook 100 meals for them.
No way.
Yeah, because they were all doing this Wiltshire farm food thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, well,
and they were charging like £6 or £7 for a tiny little portion of something that was full of things that shouldn't be in it.
Yeah.
And I used to love it. I used to go and make them, 10 lasagnas or 10 spaghetti bolognese
nice.
or 10 this or 10
So you
that.
did batch cooking for them?
Yeah, so I used to just cook away for them. I used to love doing it, but they're not here now, so I don't do it. But love doing all that. Yeah,
That's
nice.
super professional batch cooker. That.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, it's as easy to make 10 as it is to make one.
Yeah.
True.
That's my problem. I do batch cooking by accident because
Yeah.
I can't cook for one.
No,
I just can't.
It's really difficult.
So then
isn't
there's 3
it?
or 4 that's put in the freezer.
Yeah.
Then I don't want them.
Yeah, I'm like that. If I make something, put it in the freezer, I can't. I certainly can't eat anything the same one day the next day.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and when I put it in the freezer, I go, nah.
It's funny, isn't it, how often you end up going, how long has this been in the freezer for? Is this still okay? We need to put dates on them, don't we, I suppose? Okay. Kicking back to watch a film or read a book is how many of us like to switch off after a busy day, but Britons say they struggle to unwind, spending less than an hour a day by themselves. Some 51% can go one day a week or longer without having any time to truly relax. How good are you at relaxing?
Very good.
Okay, that's good. Do you make a point of right now,
Well,
me time, sort of?
I work in HR, so I'm all about the work-life balance. So I work when I need to work, and when I don't, I don't.
Yeah, nice.
Honestly, today, I don't know, I'm very lucky. I probably did about 3 hours. That's it.
So you're working from home,
Yes.
so you can be quite flexible with your hours and things.
And if I need to work tonight, I'll work tonight.
Yeah, okay.
When I want to relax, I relax.
Good
Very
for you.
lucky. Very lucky.
Yeah.
And you're in the perfect country to relax.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just not today. But
Not today, that's the first.
yeah.
The trouble is that I just blame mobile phones. There you go. Because people text you at stupid o'clock all the time with stupid questions, and like I get like messages at midnight because I'm in the property management game, and people like ringing me up and texting me saying the internet's not working or this and that, and there's always you've got to switch your phone off. I think if you're gonna try and relax and and watch a movie or do this, you've got to get rid of the phone.
Yeah.
Gone are the days where you finished work at 5 o'clock and you went home and no one could contact you.
Yeah,
which was heaven. And like now, for me, you've just got to switch that bleeding phone off because it kills everything, quite frankly.
Yeah.
People get used to you being contactable, though, don't
Yeah.
they? So they'll send you a message and you've not replied to my message. I sent it an hour ago. Like, whoa.
It's true. You feel bad.
Question marks. They go, question mark, question mark, question mark. Why have you not replied? I hate it when they do a question mark. Oh my God.
Yeah, just on its own.
On its own, that one question mark.
It's basically them going, hello.
Why are you not answering?
Yeah. But I think with phone and communication, I'm looking at my phone quite regularly. So if I see a message, I'm going to reply straight away. Otherwise, I'll forget. But if I'm sometimes I might go for hours without looking at my phone because I'm in the middle of my radio show or doing my quiz or I'm at the theatre.
I was going to say, that's when you definitely wouldn't be looking at your phone at the quiz.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I'll get in trouble if I start looking at my phone. But no, or if you're out for dinner with friends and you're having a nice evening, it's nice to not be looking at your phones when you're enjoying the company of the people that you're with. So then when I do get to my phone, then I'll reply. But I kind of don't understand. It always does look a bit weird with the whole blue tick thing. If somebody's seen your message and then they don't reply, I must admit it does get you thinking, why haven't they replied?
Yeah, you've seen it, you've read it, why have you not replied?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I tell you what's even worse is people that do 2 grey ticks. Ooh.
Oh yes,
Those
that really
people
annoys me.
Those people irritate me to death.
Me too.
Why? What are they doing? What are they hiding from?
Yeah.
It's like yeah, we've read it, but I've got this little trick that doesn't know that I have read it, and it's like
yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it because you don't know then, and you're like.
I think you should though switch off if you're watching a good film.
Yeah.
Just put the phone away.
But you don't know that it's good when you first started it.
I think true. And then you go, I wasted 2 hours of my life.
Could have been on my phone all this time.
But the danger of the phone thing is you could get some message or some email late at night that just irritates you for the rest of the night.
Yes, definitely.
And you can't sleep thinking that cheeky bugger said that. I'm gonna, and like you're not getting full of hell all night because you've read some messages wound you up.
Yeah.
So you've got to kind of switch off from it. For me, telephone's root of all evil.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's when it's work, depending on your work, but I think everybody is able or should be able to, depending on the job, be able to say to their boss or whatever, I'm not contactable between these hours, or say to your clients or whatever.
But what's happened to people's common courtesy? Why do they think it's okay to text you? You remember when you never rang anyone after 6 or 7 o'clock at night back in the old days, because it was rude.
Because they'd be eating their dinner and they'd be watching television with their family or whatever.
Why can't I wait till the morning? Just double it. People have got to stop texting late at night, not unless it's absolutely life-threatening, but do it in the morning,
Yeah.
In fact, that is a very good point. When quite a long time ago, when we used to have just phones in the house, if the phone went after 6 o'clock, you would say, someone's phone, it must be urgent.
Who's died? You panic that something's happened.
Showing our age now.
Oh, God. There was a time when rolling home at midnight... This is going to show our age as well. Yeah. There was a time when rolling home at midnight would have been seen as a late night out, but it seems that for today's partygoers, the small hours mark just the beginning of the night's revelries. For research shows that the peak time to call for a taxi to head out on Saturdays has moved back an hour over the past year from 11 p.m. So come on, if you go out, what sort of time would you go out, and what time would you like to be home
about
in bed?
4:30 in the afternoon.
But do you prefer because I really enjoy doing a lunch as opposed to a dinner now more and more. It's nice going out for lunch, having a few drinks, being back home, and then kind of chilling for the evening and feeling good waking up the next day.
Yeah, I think I don't know about you guys, but I've still not got into the Spanish.
No.
The they go out at 9 o'clock generally,
No.
don't they?
Yeah.
And you go into a restaurant and some of them are not even opening 7:30 and they're just getting set up. What are you doing here?
Yeah, exactly. You're the only people there.
Yeah. So, but I younger. I think
That surely has to be age related. That
Yeah.
thing, because
I think
my
so.
daughters used to do that. They go out at midnight, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And like, "Yeah, we're going out," and I'm like, "Man, I'm going to bed." But
Yeah.
no, I mean, I like to go out early and come in early, but like not too early, you know. Like otherwise, if you go out too early and come in early, you can't sleep. Or you go to sleep and you wake up at like 2 a.m. and you go, So I don't know. I think a good time to come in is about 9:30 or something for me. Anyway, go out at 6, 7, and then come back in at 9. There you go. That'll do.
9:30.
Really?
Oh my
nice.
God!
I had a late night. My sister was visiting last week. It was 10:30. Don't know what I did.
goodness.
Oh my God!
Dreadful.
Shame on you.
Oh, that's funny.
you have to get your 14 hours sleeping. Is that what it
Literally.
is?
And I do. I sleep till 7 o'clock every morning.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Wow.
When I go out at night, I mean, I'm normally home around midnight, much after midnight, and that feels late to me now.
Yeah.
Whereas 5 years ago, that would be quite normal. But now it's like after midnight. Oh, it's a bit late
Yeah.
now.
Most of the normal bars are closing at 12. It's only if you're going, down Portobello, so you're going into Marbella or what have you. You can get these late venues. I mean, all my local places are all shutting at 12.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, all in one shuts at 12 every night. You can't stay there any longer than that.
Yeah.
And then, over the road at the Venta, they're shut at 11. They're all trying to get home.
Oh, fair enough.
So you've got to be
I suppose
going.
it depends on what's available to you.
I mean, to San
locally.
Pedro, you've only got a couple of late bars really in San Pedro, haven't you?
Yeah.
And the rest are all normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They're
that's
obviously
very.
the ones I frequent then.
You're keeping them afloat.
It's got to be age related. That ordering a taxi at midnight, I wouldn't dream of it.
No, definitely not. We better take a break.
TRE Talk Radio Europe.
Hannah Murray on TRE in the afternoon.
Good afternoon. You're listening to Men Talk with Gary Stevens, David O'Reilly and Headley Smith. If you've ever woken up in a cold sweat after dreaming you'd forgotten to wear trousers to work, you're not alone. Nightmares about being naked in public have plagued 12% of Britons, according to a study, while other frequent examples include kissing a celebrity, teeth falling out and being late for an important meeting. But the most common bad dream had by more than half of the nation involves the dreaded feeling of falling. So do you remember your dreams? Anything like that you can...
Definitely remember that the old walking around and not being fully clothed.
Really? You've had that before? I haven't.
Yeah,
You have.
quite strange.
Yeah.
So that you go, Jesus.
It's scary.
It obviously relates
Wake
to
up,
something, doesn't
yeah.
it? There's got to be. But unfortunately, it's not every week.
Oh, good. That's good.
I do remember dreams, but they haven't been like that. But when I had COVID at the beginning of the pandemic, the dreams were unbelievable.
Really?
I made dauphinoise potatoes every night for about 5 minutes.
Did they taste good?
I didn't taste them, but I was
batch cooking.
Yeah, exactly.
I was making them for a friend for Christmas Day, but I couldn't go because I got this, so I just kept making them.
Oh, how funny.
It was, and I'd wake up going, not again.
Oh,
Back to sleep again.
That's so weird. So
I've never had the naked one, but the fallen one certainly. That's the
Yeah.
classic. Falling through the sky, going, oh my god, and you're falling all the way down, and like people chasing me. I don't know what that is.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've had the
people had
chasing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm running, Tommy's chasing, yeah.
I've had the chasing.
And I'm
being
trying to get
kidnapped
something on.
as well.
Kidnapped.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, I
God.
watched too many police dramas where people are like thrown in the back of white vans. So yeah, I've had dreams like that before, and dreams of dying, but not necessarily myself, but other people, loved ones dying.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Had my
Yeah.
teeth falling out.
Yeah, that's a common one.
I've
That's
never
horrible.
don't know what it's
never
about,
done that
but-
one, no.
No.
That's weird. That is
No,
weird.
that's a
Probably
really
all the dauphinoise potatoes, actually.
Yes. And there's another one, sitting an exam without revising. I suppose that would be more common when we're younger, school age, I suppose. I don't remember having things like that.
Long
but
time ago.
I definitely remember dreaming about famous people and things, not necessarily kissing them, but I remember one of the most vivid dreams I had when I was younger, and I've never forgotten it. And normally you forget about dreams really quite quickly. I remember dreaming about loads of people from Neighbours. Well, like in the 80s, but we were in like a Western, and I don't even like Westerns, but I did like Neighbours, and there was like loads of us on horseback, all like kind of chasing each other through the desert with Guy Pearce and Jason Donovan, and it was a thing.
That's really vivid.
Yeah, it was mad, and I woke up feeling like, wow, I was just on horseback chasing Guy Pearce. It was so weird.
I suppose that's the weirdest thing, when you wake up and it was a good dream, that you can't go back to it.
Yeah. My husband, he had a dream before he was with me many years ago. He dreamt about winning the lottery.
Yeah.
And but he only remembered the first 3 numbers when he woke up. So he bought a lottery ticket and got put those 3 numbers and then picked other ones. Those first 3 numbers came up first, as they did in the dream, but the others didn't, because he didn't remember what they were. How mad is that? Kind of a good dream, kind of not.
Yeah, a win without a big win.
Yes, exactly. But no, I feel like I do dream pretty regularly, but nothing kind of...
I dream regularly, but I don't always remember when I wake up.
Yeah, but you mainly dream if you've had a curry or some chocolate.
Really? Is that a thing?
Curry. If you have a curry, I dream every single time. And chocolate as well. Chocolate before you go to bed.
Okay.
It's a guaranteed dream.
I had air conditioning put into my new place this summer, and so I wasn't used to the noise, so I was wearing earplugs. I had more dreams when I was wearing earplugs.
Oh, I always wear earplugs. Maybe that's why I dream a lot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sleep if I didn't wear
me
earplugs.
neither.
And it's not because of the air.
Say no more.
Women may be seen as being thriftier than men, but as the budget looms and family finances come under strain, it appears they face a greater struggle to save than men. 6 in 10 people are finding it harder to save than a year ago. Women were more likely than men to report greater problems. How are you at saving? Is it something you still do or think about, or?
I do save.
Yeah.
I don't make it I don't say I must save this amount.
Right.
I don't stop myself from spending if I want it or need it.
Yeah.
But every month I do save. I'm very lucky, thank God. But I remember my mother was unbelievable. She taught me this. I don't know how she did it. She was given the weekly amount from my dad.
Yeah.
And she'd have to pay for everything, do the food, all that sort of stuff. But she'd always be able to skive a little way for the holiday or the whatever. And I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she did it, because we all had everything we ever needed.
Yeah.
But she always... Well, there was one story about her making spaghetti bolognese, and it would be for us, the kids and whatever, but then my dad might bring a client home, or someone would walk in from one of the neighbours and she'd give a bit more. But the last person to have spaghetti bolognese basically had brown water because there was nothing left. You just keep topping it up with a bit of water.
Oh, brilliant. And when you're saving, are you saving for your future or for a holiday or for something specific?
Not for specific, no. Rainy day, just
Rainy
in
day.
case.
Yeah.
Like I work for myself, so I could lose my clients tomorrow. I don't think I will, touch wood. But I have to be aware that it could be a couple of months before I have some money coming in. But I'm also very lucky that I don't have a lot of outgoings.
Yeah.
Like I don't pay rent or anything like that. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Oh, good. That's nice to hear.
Saving? No.
You don't.
No. But I think what's quite good for the young ones now is a lot of the apps have things in. So one of my accounts, as I pay things, it puts the money to one side, a percentage.
Oh, that's
so
good.
You suddenly go to that area of your app, of your app, and go, I've got a couple of €100 in there, and not even thinking about it.
So it just does it automatically.
I think that's a really good thing, because if you had to think about it and then manually put it into that, you probably wouldn't do it unless you're a good saver.
Yeah.
But the app does it for you. So.
Did you used to save more when you were younger?
No.
No. Fair enough.
No chance. Never instilled in me. Blame my parents.
Yeah. What about you, Headley?
Oh well, yeah, I'm a spender. I always have been.
Yeah.
You know, I can't get it. I love spending, but equally I hate being skint. So I always try. You've got to make sure you protect that as well and keep a bit. You know, there's nothing worse than lying awake at night worrying about bills.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So you have to really, you got to manage that. But I am a bit of a spender. I'm not going to kid you. But sorry about that.
No need to be sorry.
I'm sort of live for now more than live for tomorrow.
Yeah,
but,
same. I'm definitely like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you hear all these horrible stories of people who are saving all their lives and they don't go on holiday and they don't go to nice restaurants because they're like, once I'm retired, then I'm going to start travelling and really living my life. And they finish their job and have a heart attack and die. And it's like, oh my God, horrendous.
Well, I think that those are the type of people that would never actually do that. They've never been used to doing it, so why would they do it when they retire? It's just not in them to do it. It's just the way they are. But no. Live for today.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. Okay, we better take another break.
TRE. Hannah Murray. TRE in the afternoon.
Good afternoon. You are listening to Men Talk. With me in the studio today is Gary Stevens, David O'Reilly and Headley Smith. There was an article here with the shocking headline that reads, 11 things we men secretly hate that women love to wear. And I was like, oh, really? I thought it's like incredibly judgmental. But there's another article which is also horrendous from the other point of view. Can my husband's hair transplant save our marriage? And I thought that was really shocking as well.
What are the items? What are the items?
Yeah, well, let's discuss. Let's discuss.
I bet there's a few things on there that were on there.
Yeah.
We're not going to that one.
So one of them is wedge-soled footwear of any kind. So like trainers, but that have like a thicker bottom to them.
Like Skechers.
I guess, yeah.
They look like Skechers.
So is this saying that men don't
like women in them? Yes.
It's ridiculous.
It all depends what you're doing.
They're not secret anymore either. They've told us what they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Secretly. No, they're not.
How about loungewear as outdoor wear? So there's more and more kind of casual clothing that look a bit pyjama-y.
Yeah, going shopping in your tracksuit.
Yeah.
It's never been a good look, has it really? It's really chubby, that. Yeah.
The worst one ever, though, for women is the women that wear the rollers out. And I've seen them at the airport. And they've all got their rollers in, and I'm like, what are they doing?
Yeah, it is a bit weird. What about ties and waistcoats? So women wearing ties and suits.
No, that's awful.
No,
not
a fan.
No.
David's just politely sitting there going,
never thought. I mean, how many women wear ties and waistcoats?
But
Nicole Kidman. And
yes, this came from the walk show. What are they called?
Catwalk.
The catwalk.
Yeah.
So people are trying to emulate that.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
But listen,
what about knee-length quilted coats like Arsene Wenger? So these big puffer coats.
Oh, yeah.
Won't see many here.
Yeah.
You don't see many of those, do you? No. Mum jeans.
What are mum jeans?
So I think these are like the kind of fashion jeans. Now, I get confused. I haven't changed my jeans and the style of jeans in years, but they're more baggy now, aren't they? So, you see younger girls with like the tiny little waists and then the jeans and then like really big kind of
flared out.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. No, they're big the whole way. They're not tight around the bottom or anything. They're just baggy. Like I thought they were called boyfriend jeans. Maybe mum jeans and something different.
Yeah, mum jeans. Yeah, that's not a good look
either. They're kind of baggy.
No.
That's
laziness. That's what that is.
You can only wear it if you're absolutely tiny, because you see a lot of them with the tiny waist wearing them, and you can tell that they're tiny. But if you've got any
hang
kind
it off
of
them, basically.
Yeah, if you've got any kind of figure to you, they just make you look huge.
No, I like them.
There you go. Very, very tight gym leggings apparently aren't good.
Well, and I've noticed that obviously the one. Well,
I've
noticed with now they have the bum crease that it accentuates the bum.
It does,
and it parts the bum, doesn't
it? It is.
You took a lot of notice on this one.
I've got missing.
Yeah.
No, but I know what you mean. It's hard not to.
Yeah,
because
walking
it's like
down the
really-
street and it's like two,
Look at my
two
bum.
cheeks.
I've never noticed
Oh,
that.
yes, you have. Come on.
I'll take you down
My
San
cat's
Pedro in a minute.
You can't not. I mean, it literally is.
They are.
You might as well have an ad. This is my bottom, because it is. It really.
It's probably
it
come
goes
from
in.
the bum. What they call it? The bum lift. Whatever. What do they call it?
BBL.
The BBL.
What's
It's
the BBL?
It's where you get your bum
bum
injected with stuff.
Okay. Okay.
and it
yeah,
looks,
I suppose,
looks bigger
'cause
than it should be.
Yeah.
The
And then-
Kardashian bottom.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
yes, a more sort of pert
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
Okay. So you haven't really said that you're not a massive fan of any of these things.
All
apart
of
from the
those
ties
sounded
and
like they
waistcoats.
liked.
No, the last one I'm very much.
Okay.
Oh.
What about the bobble hats with the fur ball pom-poms?
Again, we don't see them here
Don't see them
much.
much, no.
No.
Yeah, but,
I
in the
think they're
UK
cute.
Yeah,
I think they're really cute. I
Yeah,
don't,
they're
I
all
don't
right.
kind
That's
of get-
fine.
In fact, I've got friends who have them and I think look really nice in them, and I've tried them and they just don't suit me. I do
Oh,
look ridiculous
Hannah.
because not everyone can pull off a hat. Never mind a bobble hat. So yeah, I think not everyone suits hats. But so are you less judgmental than the people who wrote that article? Would you say? Do you know?
Wear what you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it should be this. There was an article a few weeks ago talking that a woman had written who said they can't stand men who wear sandals, like a strappy kind of sandal and stuff. And again, I thought that was really judgmental, especially where we live here, generally when it's hot.
Yeah.
How can you have a go at a man for wearing sandals? Like,
No.
it's crazy.
I'm
I
a
think-
Crocs fan.
Oh, I love a croc.
I'm on about 3-4 pair now. Yeah.
I've got one for indoors, one for walking the dog, and one for doing the garden.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so comfy.
Oh,
They
it's
are
brilliant.
comfy, aren't they?
Yeah, especially
go.
here, obviously.
Yeah.
You just want to be relaxed.
And what about the idea, this headline, can my husband's hair transplant save our marriage? I mean, how do you feel about a partner? So whether you would think about saying this to a partner you had or someone saying it to you, the importance of needing to change your look in order to stay together in your relationship. I need you to get a hair transplant, or I really think you need to... Well, I guess lose weight or all different kinds of things that just get your
Have a
teeth
tattoo.
done or remove your tattoos or whatever it might be.
If it's that important, there's going to be something next week and the week after.
Yeah.
And the week after.
Good point.
Yeah,
Good
I
point.
think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it not because he's a bit moody because he's lost his hair? And because that could be an angle when you think about
Oh,
it.
that could be an angle.
See what I mean?
That
it's
really-
not
that's a
always-
totally different angle.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done.
You see that one?
Yeah, so very diplomatic.
I'm defending the lady there.
Yes, you are. No, that's
Yeah.
very true. If
Because
he's
a lot of-
unhappy,
a lot
then
of
he
men-
needs to do something
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Because I think I would, if I lost my hair, I think I would be mortified. Sorry, mate. You're obviously
But
used
you-
to it.
I'm used
but
to
you look fine.
Mine went to about when I was 26, 27. So
Really?
I remember I was out with I was out with my mates a few months ago, and they're always trying to wind me up, and they went, and I sort of bent down a little bit, and they went, "Ooh, look, you've got a biscuit on your top of your head." And I was like, "Where?" And I was like, I was in the mirror, and I was like, "No," and I'm asking me, "Have I got a biscuit? Have I got a biscuit?" And I was kept checking it all the time, but if I did lose my hair, I would struggle with it. I would, honestly.
you'd be a
Yeah.
perfect candidate for my son then, wouldn't you?
Your son does hair transplants.
Yeah, he does hair systems, as they call them now.
Okay.
And they are incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
they've moved a long way from the syrup, as we used to call them, that sat on top of the head.
Yeah.
But,
It did move when you
Yeah,
did.
they moved when you head moved. Yeah.
Yeah. But you're saying a lot of his clients are younger.
Oh, an awful lot, yeah. So imagine, I suppose I was mid-20s when I was thinning. If I wasn't bothered about it, but some people would be really self-conscious about it at that age, and they want to look good. Especially some of them have had them done for a special occasion, like a wedding or
Right.
something like that. So they want to look good on the wedding day, and
Yeah.
it does transform them. Especially if you're only in your 20s, and they look
You've got all these guys flying back from Turkey with bandages on their head with like blood spots all over them.
Oh, that is transplants. Yeah, that's
they
really
reckon
bad.
that hurts like hell,
Yeah,
apparently.
that is bad. Yeah, and not a lot work, do they? And it's very painful. But these are like a system. So, yeah.
What's a system?
It's like a wig, but
like
it's
a tube.
more of like it's blended into the hair that they've got. So it looks. I'll show you after. Not that you need it.
But I think with all these procedures, if it makes a huge difference to your self-confidence
Absolutely.
and things like that, you know,
Yeah.
with the cosmetic surgery and the fillers and stuff like that, we've seen a lot of female celebrities, particularly, who have gone back and, you know, had lots of boob implants and then had the reductions and then had another implant and then had because I mean that's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
But I understand if you've gone for a long period of time and you know you're flat-chested, for example, and you're really, really self-conscious about it, and then you had an operation to not, and it gave you confidence, and it's a new lease of life. I get that. And
Absolutely,
the
yeah.
same with hair transplants or a nose job or whatever it might be.
Teeth.
Teeth
Teeth
are
is a
massive
big
now.
thing.
Yeah,
Teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people get out so wrong, don't they? That teeth thing.
And sometimes they're just too white.
Too white, too obvious. No. And then I think that's worse than bad teeth. You know, it's just there's a balance
Reminds me
there.
of the Friends one when Ross had his when he was glowing in the dark.
They were literally glowing in the dark. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Preparing a child to fly the nest is a fundamental part of any parent's job. And now a survey reveals the key traits that prove mum and dad have raised their children well, including having a good work ethic, respecting their elders, and tidying their room. A good work ethic came out on top, and with parents viewing it as an important trait, followed by having respect for older people, being confident, being kind, managing money, keeping a tidy room, all these kind of things. So how do you value those sorts of things in terms of either when you were growing up, that you took through life?
I think some of them are quite important, and I won't say all of them, and you've just mentioned like lots. So I wouldn't say across the board all those things, but some of them definitely.
I think respecting elders
Absolutely.
is a really important one. I get really offended by young people sort of dismissing old people from society like they don't matter. That really, really annoys me.
Well, I think there was more sort of work ethic and stuff like that, you know, years ago. It sounds like we're really old, but like years ago, there was more work ethic. I find, I mean, I hope my daughter's not listening, but like she's got no work ethic at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, to get them out of bed, you know, you got to throw a hand grenade in there to get them out of bed, or they just haven't got that work ethic. Like, you know, I'm sure you guys are the same. When you had a job, you just wouldn't have a day off.
No.
You'd have to be dying to have a day off. Yeah. Whereas, you know, hang on, I've got a bit of a cold or whatever, I've got this, and then I'm having a day off or what have you. No, I can't remember the last time I had a day off. Because you can't afford to. You've got to do it. So.
Definitely instilled in you from being quite young, I think.
Yeah.
That's
When I was, I think I started working in inverted commas. My dad had his own company, so we all had to go in and sweep the floors or make the tea or whatever. But I was given a paycheck at the end of each week, and I had to give my mother for my rent and my board every week. Now,
Great life lessons.
it is.
though.
But what happened when she died? There was an account with all the money that I'd given her in it.
Oh,
£30,000.
no way.
I love her.
Wow.
Every time I gave her money for like a present or whatever, she'd put it in the account.
Oh, that is so
unbelievable.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah.
But what a lesson it was for you.
Huge,
You know?
absolutely. But
Yeah.
like working for clients in the UK, the employees that they have most problems with are the younger generation.
Yeah.
I have one client, I'm not going to mention their names, but the national average sickness for an employer in the UK is 4.4 days per year per employee. So that's the average.
Right.
Last month, I had to put 2 people on report for having 5 days in the month of sick.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. 5 in a month.
It's supposed to be 4.4 per year.
Yeah.
Wow, that is crazy.
And I've only started working for them, so I don't know what the sick leave was like up
No.
to last month.
It sounds like that average is just going to go up and up based on the new generation that's coming
think
through.
so. I think so.
Because it's used to it.
With the guy who I interviewed the other day, you'd think it should be the opposite. I interviewed a guy who'd worked in education for over 25 years in the UK, and he wrote a book called The Snowflake Myth, where he was standing up for Generation Z, saying that, they've been branded as snowflakes and things like that, and he said they're a lot more hardworking than we give credit for. And he said that most young people, at the moment, that are trying to get a job in their early 20s, are sending out between 500 and 1,000 CV applications, which I thought was unbelievable. It's something I could not relate to at all.
Go on. No, go ahead.
I think it sounds like a lot, but actually, when the way they're probably doing it, it's not like you would have done back in the day, writing a letter to each individual. Right. They probably just got an autofill, done, apply, and they could do 500 in a day, So it does sound horrendous, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's...
And also as well, I mean, there's it all depends what job you're trying to go for. You know, like if you're going for the highest paid job and the highest paid place and I'm not going to do anything else, then it's going to be hard. But there's so many businesses need people.
Crying out for them.
And I sound like I'm being bad here, but I did this with my daughters in Newcastle. They went to Newcastle and they were going to move back to Newcastle. I've been applying for jobs, Dad. I've been applying for jobs. And I'm like, really? And I says, I'm there on Thursday. We're going to get a job. And she went, okay. I says, print your CV out. So both of them printed the CVs, and we walked around Newcastle, right? And went in all the hotels and all the restaurants and within 30 minutes, she had 2 job offers.
Wow.
Yeah. And one of them was for the Hilton Hotel.
Amazing.
The other one was Malmaison.
Yeah.
They were all big venues.
Yeah.
And now she's a hotel manager in New Zealand in Wellington.
Wow, that's amazing. What a great story.
So you got to, nothing happens unless you make it happen. And they've got to get the backside out there and go and get a job. Yeah. Because when you've got a job, it's easier to get a job.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
And it doesn't matter what job it is, because another thing I'm going to rant on about this as well, is, as my dad always said, and I always remember it as long as I live, eventually, son, you'll get paid what you're worth. Right? Because somebody will see you and they'll go, I tell you what, they're great. I want them in my business. Yeah. And then they go to the next business and go, do you know what? They're super great. I want them in my business. And you just, your money goes up. So you've got to start in something. It doesn't matter what it is. Just do something, because something will come on the back of it.
And do it well, whatever you do.
Yeah, do it proper.
Absolutely. Yeah, I care about what you do. It doesn't, even if whatever it is that you might think that it's menial and it doesn't matter and it's not a proper career, if you put the effort in and try and enjoy it, then it makes such a difference to everyone you come into contact with, but also yourself. I worked in a factory once, and you could find the most boring thing ever, but I found it fun, and we'd sing songs, and you'd come back and you'd go, oh, what a great day, because you've had fun with the people you're working with, even though you're doing a menial task of packing boxes.
It's one of the most important things to say to your kids, that whatever you do, make sure you do a job that you enjoy, and you'll do it well. If you don't enjoy it, you're probably not going to do very well at it. So you choose a job that you're going to enjoy.
And hospitality. I mean, I'd worked in hospitality for years. You've got to like people.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to enjoy serving people and chatting to people. We've all been in the situation where we've been to a restaurant. Yeah, what do you want?
I've done that loads of times, where I've been somewhere and somebody's served me really well or give me great service, and I wish he worked for me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have this one.
Yeah.
And you'd approach me and say, fancy a job? Because good people are hard to come by.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Okay, we better take another break.
TRE, Talk Radio Europe.
Hannah Murray, TRE in the afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the last part of today's Men Talk. With me in the studio is Gary Stevens, David O'Reilly and Hedley Smith. The Dalai Lama said just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. And it seems that Generation Z has adopted this mantra, relying on motivating memes and inspiring quotes to get them through the daily grind. Some 59% of under 30s take inspiration from positive phrases, research found, while 4 in 10 psych themselves up with a positive affirmation before a big presentation at work. Is this something you think about? do you see positive?
I love all that stuff, by the way, the
Do you?
motivation thing. I said it before, this phrase, nothing happens unless you make it happen.
Yeah.
And I used to have that on the back of my door in my house as I went out the door. Nothing happens unless you make it happen. And it's so true.
Yeah.
And, because I've worked for myself all my life and I've never had a job. I've always had to work for myself, and you think, right, how am I going to make some money today? You know what I mean? You've got to really G yourself up. But the motivational stuff. Can you remember Zig Ziglar? No?
He was in the film.
No.
No.
He did them motivational tapes. This American guy. And he did this.
Oh no, I'm
proper...
thinking of Dirk Zig.
Don't go down that race.
Completely different thing. I'm like, he was motivational, really? For what? Sorry, Zig Ziglar.
No, Zig Ziglar. He used to have these motivational cassettes, and I used to, back in the day, put them in my car and when I was driving to an appointment, and it was giving all this motivational. I think it's great. It's good.
There's loads doing it now on Instagram and TikTok. There's loads of these. There's some big American talk guys who do all this. And it is very, very good if you sort of get into a particular character. And I'm trying to think of the guy I follow. He's like a Chinese guy in America. He's brilliant, he's in my industry with the design, so he does a lot of motivational type stuff, and also not just that, about how you treat clients and how you speak to clients to get the best return. Really good.
I think it's great.
I love it.
Chris Do, I think he's called. Chris Do.
Okay.
Yeah, really good.
I'm in a program. I'm in recovery, and I'm in a program, and we have a book, and it's called Just for Today. And each day you get one of these statements with a little bit of a thing around it.
Yeah.
And you read that every morning, and it starts your day well. And then at the end of the day, do a gratitude list, because if you can find 3 things you're grateful for in a day, it's a good day.
You get a new one every day.
Every day.
And you do a gratitude list every
day.
Oh, that's amazing.
And tomorrow is a very special day for me. I'm not going to say what it is online.
Okay.
But the message for tomorrow is do something kind for yourself.
Oh, nice.
And I get to read that every year on the 14th of November.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're going to do, or will you decide on the day?
Well, the rain is going to make a little bit of a dent on it, but I'll do something. I know I'm going out for dinner tomorrow night, so that'll be nice. Yeah.
So you're not doing yoga on the beach then?
No. No.
But it's funny, is the do something kind for yourself can be something really simple, that like a cup of tea and stick your favourite TV show on or something.
Absolutely.
Read a book and
it doesn't have to be groundbreaking, just something that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Eat that bar of chocolate.
Okay. The Queen. What?
I know.
How old is this?
No, it's not. We've just had this conversation.
Literally, we had this. Whenever I see the Queen, I think the Queen.
The Queen.
Not Queen Camilla.
That's very weird, isn't it? We all thought the same.
Yeah.
The Queen yesterday praised efforts to get youngsters off their phones and ensure they enjoy reading all their lives. Camilla insisted it was more important than ever to encourage children to read books at an early age, just as she had. Did you used to read as a child? Do you read now?
More now than when I was a child.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Well, a certain thing. I love David Baldacci. I just read him to death. But when I was a child, it was a chore. I wasn't taught to enjoy reading. And then when
something
I got
you had to do at school. Yeah.
And this sounds really weird, but Harry Potter was that turn into enjoyment.
Yeah.
And since then, I love reading.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And you know the kind of books that you like, and you just go,
But I will give them a go as well. If I don't like it, I put it down.
Yeah.
But she's dead right. That lady. She's dead right, because I have seen kids in prams. Now I know they can't read, but with tablets in prams.
Yeah, shocking.
It's scary. What's that generation going to be like when they get to 20?
I think we all probably read quite a lot in our lives generally, but I read a lot during the day, things that I have to read, not because I want to read them, but I don't actually read books. It's just something I tried many times. I've just never got into it. Whereas my son, he's an avid reader. He just reads book after book after book.
Yeah.
And he's into writers and he collects. And I've just, you just said Harry Potter. It was Lord of the Rings. I've just bought that for his birthday.
Okay.
The whole collection. And
Brilliant.
he's bought it hardback. He's had it sent from America because it's a particular edition, and he'll just read the whole flipping lot, and that's a big read.
And would you not want to get into something? No, you're not bothered.
No,
Happy?
no,
Fair enough.
no.
I just can't get away with it. I'm the same as you. I don't read books.
No.
I just cannot bring myself to do it. I like. Yeah, I might get past page 1, but and it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Well,
maybe I could be more intelligent if I did read books. I'm sure I would be.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly helps with vocabulary and stuff like that, because you're seeing more, and yeah, I mean, you're learning things without realizing.
Yeah.
But the trick is, I mean, if you're not bothered, you're not bothered. But the trick is to find something that you're really likely to enjoy, whether it's crime fiction, whether it's, I mean, if you're into cars, you find books. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you're interested. Golf.
Yeah.
There's stories about absolutely everything.
Yeah.
So don't pick up War and Peace and go, I can't be doing all. No. You're not likely to. Most people aren't. You've got to start with things, and it's the same for kids or adults. To get into reading, you've got to find something that you're interested in.
And it's like now is completely different for the young ones in the fact that everything's digitally and it's on a tablet or it's on a thing. Whereas you, Hannah, have just done the newspapers. I wonder how the newspapers are actually selling, sheets like back in the day. I know my cousin used to get the newspapers at weekend, and he'd read them back to back, right the way through the whole newspaper.
Absolutely.
And obviously you have to do that as part of your job, but
I'm sure less and less young people are buying and reading newspapers.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's older people that buy them.
Keeping them going.
But I wonder if younger people who haven't grown up reading newspapers will get into them as they're older, whether it's something that older people will do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like the revival of vinyl.
Yeah, exactly.
Where did that one come from?
Definitely.
And all the young people are so into vinyl now. And
well,
you think,
the young people now, maybe in 50 years' time, will be into newspapers.
Yeah. All the print shops have gone bust by then, though.
Yeah, that's true. Well, thank you all very much for coming in today. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, David. Thank you, Hedley. And thank you for listening at home.
You've been listening to a TRE production. If you've enjoyed this programme, there'll be another episode waiting for you next week, right here on this platform, where you can also access our extensive back catalogue of shows and interviews. For more information on our live programming, social media channels and apps, and how to contact Talk Radio Europe, please visit tre.radio.